Okay, tapas number 3, spicy pork skewers. I've got a 600-gram fillet of pork. I have 6 cloves of garlic, which I'm just going to crush. I've got 1 tablespoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, 2 teaspoons of paprika, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We've got about 1/4 cup of finely chopped parsley from the garden, and about 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh oregano leaves from the garden, and about half a cup of olive oil. This is light olive oil, not extra virgin. Anyway, don't worry, I'll put all these ingredients in the comments down below. So but while I'm on, if you like what I do here, if you want to just like and subscribe, that would be great, because it's free, but it really helps the channel move along. So we'll go back to prepare this, and I'll show you how I'm going to cut the pork. So see you in a second. Right, so I'm going to take my pork fillet, and what I want to do is, if you've got any of this white sinew here, just take it off as best you can. Just slide a sharp knife under, and then just follow it along and just take it off. It's quite easy to do. It's not you won't peel it off, it's too tough. Don't worry if you take a bit of the meat with it, it's not going to matter. You'll need a sharp knife for this though. So when you're searching for a nice bit of fillet pork, look out for one with as least sinew as possible. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to I want to cut this in half lengthways and make it into chunks. So I'm just going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut it in half that way, in half that way, and then all I'm going to do is just chunk it. Doesn't have to be exact or even. They're probably a couple of centimeters by a couple of centimeters, something like that. And then I'm just going to put them in my bag ready for the marinade. We're going to marinate this overnight, by the way. So I'll get on and finish that, and then we'll move along to the next bit. Right, so with my garlic then, when I say crushed, all I'm going to do is take the edge of my knife, or the side of my knife, and just give it a good mash. The skins will just come off. You put the skin in then. That's that. So what we're going to do now is just put all this together. So well, you know what, let's not pause, let's just get on with it. So I've got in my bag here the pork that I've cut up. So what we're going to do now is just get it in there. Garlic, everything in. Doesn't matter which order, it's all good. No salt, you'll see. Now, the salt will make it go a little bit on the tough side. Parsley, oregano. Then lastly, the half a cup of olive oil. So let's squeeze out as much of the air, zip it up, and massage this well into your pork. Make sure every bit of pork is all well coated. So I'll get on and do that. We'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you how we're going to cook them. Okay, so it's the next day now, and I've taken the pork from the marinated pork out of the fridge, and I've threaded them onto skewer with 2 chunks per skewer. So we're going to cook these on a griddle pan, just one of those. So I'm going to get that to heat up now, and then we're going to start cooking. Right, so as you can see by the billowing smoke, the pan is at temperature. I've had it on number 12 on the induction cooker here. So we're just going to cook. We might need to do them in several batches, but we're just going to bob these on so we can get some lovely char marks. Man, that smells really good. Just get my tongs. Give them a little turn. We want to cook them until they are 145 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, or 62 to 65 degrees centigrade inside. And we'll check that with a probe. So I'm going to carry on cooking these, and I'll come back when they're all done. Right, so this is the second batch now. They're looking good, they're sizzling good. They've taken about 3-4 minutes each side. These have got the other side to go, and they're coming along nicely. The first batch are cooked. So I'll finish these off. We'll come back and I'll show you just how glorious they are. The smell, I can't tell you how good the smell is. I know I say that a lot, but it's really good. Back in a minute. Right, so these are now cooked, as you might be able to tell by the sizzling. So we're going to bowl these up, which is a bit like plate them up, but only in a bowl. The smell is fantastic. I've got to put that down, it's like so hot. What I'm going to do is just get a lovely little spoon, because in this grill pan is some fantastic sauce. So that's it. It's kind of done, really. Spicy pork skewers. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one.